Hey, what's going on YouTube? What's going on to America? What's going on to the world? It's like 3:31 in the morning. I can't sleep. Tired, tired, tired. I want to talk about this interview that Tasha K did with Mrs. Love. I think that's her name. And first of all, I want to say that I'm proud of her, this Mrs. Love, that she of her success and her being an entrepreneur and things like that. And I understand that she's the one that bail R. Kelly out, and she was there for him when nobody else was. And as a supporter of Mr. Kelly, and the injustice for anybody that's been done wrong by the justice system, I respect her for that. And so I take my hat off to her for that, being there for him. But I got to be honest with y'all about this interview. Um, some of the things that she said, it kind of it troubles me. I felt like when she spoke about when Tasha K asked her questions about some of the things, not the new case, but the new case is going on, the federal case is going on now. I felt that some things just wasn't, she couldn't answer straightforward question about his she couldn't go into like be honest, like, I'm not honest, but she couldn't like really come out and say, look, I don't believe my friend did this. I believe that I believe in his innocence. And she just started talking about when she was 16, she dated a 22-year-old, and she started talking. It just, it just was not, it wasn't I'm just being honest with you, it just wasn't a good look, you know. And we already know that R. Kelly has been beat up by courts of public opinion for the past, you know, 3 or 4 years. So it wasn't a good look, y'all. So, and I just can't, this interview with Tasha K was not a good look. What was the purpose of this interview for? I'm just curious to know. Yes, she was there for him, financially when nobody else was. But other than that, then she started talking about some states, the legal age, yeah, it's 17, Chicago, and some states is 16, and some states is, I mean, we that's something we don't need to know that. Then she started talking about, you know, uh, Harvey Weinstein and other people. Just look, we already know all that. I speak about that on my platform. She couldn't go into like giving, this person. She said she knows. She went to, they know back in Kenwood days. It's just a man she knows. Now she did say she asked him, did he do these things? He said no, he didn't do it. But she said she understands, But she started talking about she dated uh, you know, a 22-year-old, and people were coming up saying a 14-year-old. But you got to realize we live in a different times now. And fortunately, we as people, and she did tell her we gotta stop doing each other, putting down our black man. I appreciate what she said that. I really do appreciate her saying we gotta stop putting our own man down. But she didn't really say, look, this is my friend. I was there for him. I don't believe he did these things. I don't like what she was trying to make it like, there's a possibility that he might have done it, in the past. It's like, when you have an artist like R. Kelly, they'll do anything to try to make him guilty of something. You know what I'm saying? And you got to walk like you have to walk and on eggshells in that industry. Even though the industry is so corrupted, it's so demonic, especially when you are a so-called black man in America. So he has to walk on thin ice. I'm sorry, on eggshells. So she didn't give that answer. Look, if you look at the interview with, I know what everybody don't like. Everybody have issues with, with the two white girls, Jen and Lynn. I know that one of them testified against R. Kelly. But if you look at that interview, what they did is totally different. I'm just being honest with y'all. It's a totally different interview. Mrs. Love was talking about, money, talking about if they would have paid her $100,000 to do, uh, the lifetime, she would have probably did it. And we know how that turned out, the surviving R. Kelly. It was a disaster. She said, they paid him. The reason why he did the Gayle King interview, they paid him $1 million. I don't know, man. I don't know what to believe. I'm be honest with y'all. We got to stop believing everything somebody tell you and everything the media feeds us, man. I don't even know if that's true or not. I just don't know if that's true. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if if Gayle King, if they paid R. Kelly no $1 million. I don't know. I don't know if that's true. But if it is, it'll come out. Just because she's saying it, I just don't. I just can't take her word, y'all. I can't take her word for it. And it is what it is. I'm sorry. I'm just being honest. I don't trust anybody that's really been around this man. I'm just and I'm I'm suspicious of the two twins. I'm I've always been suspicious of them. Everybody is money. It's money, money, money. It's just people put God and money. Everybody, it's like anybody. It's just some of the things. Just my spirit it just wasn't. I don't know, man. It's just some things. Just my spirit just wasn't connected. And I'm not saying this woman is a bad person. I'm just my spirit I'm sorry, y'all. Some just ain't feel right. And I'm not saying that Mr. Kelly, is not her friend. I'm not. She was there for him. Yeah, she got him out, but she did set the record straight about, it was a mom's daycare, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But as far as her making him, helping him in the course of public opinion, and I don't know what Tasha K is doing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't. I mean, hey, if she's trying to help him, I don't know if she's trying to get really justice. But this was not a good interview like the twins. That was a better interview. No matter what you think about them, if they part of setting them up on this and that. But I can tell you one thing: the interview they did was a whole lot better, a whole lot better than this interview. You know. Now I don't got nothing. I don't have anything personally against Miss Love. Uh, you know, but I just feel that I just feel like I don't know, man. I just feel everybody. It's about everybody. It's about that bag, man. You know what I'm saying? And she did get him out now. Now she was there for for R. Kelly. She was there for Kells when nobody else was. She was there for him. So I'm not taking nothing away. I'm not. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I don't. I'm just saying, man. What was the purpose of this interview for right now? That's all I'm saying. What was the purpose of this for? She said that she turned down D.L. Hughley. She turned down, all these huge platforms. I mean, she turned down Tim's. I think she turned down a lot of platforms. I'm like, wow, you turned down all these platforms to talk to Tasha K, huh? That's interesting. That's very interesting, y'all. That's all I'm saying. That's interesting to me. That's interesting. And we know Tasha K is a big deal on social media. We understand that. Yes. But it was the media, Lifetime. And then it was, Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams said she turned down Wendy Williams. So that's interesting. Like I said, we got to stop believing everything somebody tell us and everything the media feeds us. And I'm just saying, talking about she's opened up a restaurant and she's talking about opening a restaurant, another restaurant she's going to bring to Atlanta. I think I heard her say that. And like I said, I could be wrong, y'all. I could be wrong. But some of the things she was saying in this interview, about she explained it like she was like when I was on that platform live stream, people were saying why she's trying to protect him. She's trying to protect the predator. Read some of the Go look at some of those comments. I mean, when he was on the live stream, she's trying to ration out his behavior. I'm like, wow. Look at this interview again, y'all, and look at the twins interview compared with Tasha K. Totally different, y'all. I'm just saying the two white girls did the interview they did compared to Tasha K was way better. The way they spoke, they believed in his innocence. They didn't go into left field and they didn't talk about when they asked a question about about his allegations in the past. They didn't go into left field talking about when I was 16 and blah 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 wah wah wah. I mean, look, I'm just being honest with y'all. And if anybody don't like my what I got to say, hey, if you don't like my opinion, I'm sorry. I mean, it is what it is. You know, and as far as Gail King goes, look, man, we know Gail King. You know, if Gail King done did something like that, man, and she got paying Daryl Johnson. Look, I don't give a fuck about no Daryl Johnson, man. I really don't. I really don't give a fuck about Daryl Johnson because when it comes to R. Kelly being illegally, detained, illegal, his constitutional rights being violated, everything goes hand in hand with the Democratic Party, the record label. It all goes hand in hand. Who does the politician works for? The government. They work for the government. So to me it goes hand in hand. So I don't look at it as that nobody's everybody's when you see these record companies, all of it go hands in hand, man. The Democrat, because they all when these business these corporate when they put money into these like when you had Oprah Winfrey pay Obama pay for his put money into his campaign. All these Hollywood big players put money to to the Democratic Party. A lot of them put money to Oprah, to your George Soros, and the list goes on and on. So to me, I feel that this was not this interview was not needed. I don't think this interview should even been done. She didn't I don't think she what good did you have Stevie Greenberg come out speaking out, because she said Stevie Greenberg is a slime ball, and she has a right to say that. That's because he come out and said that she doesn't know the case, which I don't know why he said that because I believe she does know the case. So Stephen Greenberg should never even came out to say anything. He should have kept his mouth closed. And I think Daryl Johnson, me personally, I think Daryl Johnson is a piece of shit, and I think he's crooked. And I don't know why Stephen Greenberg would even reply to that. And I totally agree with what the other bloggers that came out. I'm not a blogger, but the other people that's on, the bloggers that did come out and spoke and speak about this. What the hell, is Stephen Greenberg even replying to this? That's all I gotta say, man. I feel like she didn't do, she spoke. I don't know why now, but this happened. She came, was 2019, but it seems I don't see the. Me personally, I don't even see what was the purpose of this interview, y'all. I'm being honest with y'all. I'm being honest with y'all. I'm not saying I respect Mrs. Love. I respect what you did for your friend. You was there for him when nobody else was. So I appreciate what you did. But I'm done with it. I ain't got nothing to say, y'all. If you believe everything the media tells you, you ain't nothing but a brainwashed slave. So free yourself, free your mind, free your soul. It is easy to target and destroy and bring down a black man here in America. Hell, all you need is no racist people to do it for him. With that being said, love is God and God is love. And I see you on the next one, man. I am the power. One, two, three, trust. I'm out. Peace.